Hi Libra, this is going to be your May reading. I want to go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that I kind of got during the pre-shuffle. So I really felt an energy of you guys working towards new contracts, whether it be with love or work. I also saw the completion of a cycle. You guys could be wrapping things up. You guys could have been going through a lot of transitions. Maybe you guys were doing a lot of emotional healing work. A lot of Libras that I know, they've been going through a really long time of like personal healing. Like they could have had, drug abuse problems, alcoholism, but it could be in relation to that where you guys were in a long period of time of toxic behavior where you guys are now in the healing aspect of it, where that toxicity is kind of leaving your system. And now you guys are pursuing on a healing direction. I think that's great. I also saw that happy times are coming up for you and that you guys are on the right path. You guys are like getting your shit together and moving forward finally. So that's really what I felt from you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start with one of these crystal healing cards and see what we can get for these. Okay, what can we get for Libra? Okay, what can we get for Libra? Libras. What can we get for Libras? Libras. So you got turquoise here. Let me go ahead and read this out of the deck. Turquoise, in my opinion, I use a lot of turquoise when I'm working with the throat chakra. For me, it really resonates with the ability to kind of open up communication. So that might be a message for some of you. Alright, so turquoise. True riches. A copper-based stone attracting good fortune since antiquity? I don't even know if that's a word. I don't have my glasses on at the moment. Actually, they're right next to me. Let me put them on. Sorry, Libras. Turquoise was popular for protective amulets. Sacred to Hathor, which was Venus, and to Buddha. It linked earth and sky and made a potent love charm. Self-understanding. Your pathway is one of self-realization. Quality you cultivate now drive your spiritual evolution forward. Draw on your karmic wisdom and past life skills. Release vows that no longer serve you and speak what used to be unspeakable. So again, like when it comes to the throat chakra, I feel like you guys are really coming into who you are and like really speaking your truth. The divination is watch your health and avoid polluted environments. Brilliant success and happiness are coming. Fortune favors you. You navigate the way forward with sure-footed confidence, but watch your personal safety and deal with problems immediately. Good friends accompany you. You are in the spotlight and others rely on you. Healing insight. Your true riches lie not in the bank, but in your heart. So this could also be talking about materialism, making sure that you guys don't get too caught up in the money-making pursuit, like maybe you guys should be focusing more on the heart more or less than it is the financial gain, because in my opinion, as soon as you heal, that's when everything else comes. It's kind of hard to get all of that abundance if you're not healed or if you're not on a path to healing. The frequency of this stone is medium to high. The chakra is the throat and the third eye. The timing is Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Pisces. The soul path is attuning to the inner riches. So I really feel like this stone has a lot to do with connecting to who you are and connecting to who you want to become. So that's great, Libra. I think that's amazing. Alright. Let me get you guys some cards here. Oh, Bam. Alright, angels, what can we get for the sign of Libra? Angels, love team, power of the universe, power of God. What can we get for our Libras? Ooh. Cards are like really like wanting to fly out like everywhere I go. Libras. I'm hearing balancing is the key. And some of you guys might be a little bit resistant and defensive to what you guys are pursuing. Because maybe you feel a little bit hesitant. It's almost like the path is kind of like unknown to you. Yeah, whatever you've manifested, you're ready for. And I also feel like you might get a visit from somebody. It could be somebody that you've recently met. It could be somebody from the past. But they're going to offer you some type of emotion, whether it be an apology or a relationship that can develop into something more. There it goes. Yeah, it's going to lead you to passion, whatever it is, which I think is great, because I feel like a lot of Libras have missed the boat when it comes to passion. I just feel like they've, for a long time, they've had, like, the, not the upper hand, but, like, they've been going through a lot of lessons when it comes to self-love. And it makes me happy to know that somebody's coming into the Libra's life who, you know, they deserve. Yeah, Justice is here on the board, first card out. And that's you, Libra. You're right there. These are fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. You could have a lot of options coming to you. You could have a decision to make. I feel like you guys are really working through the ego right now. And it's a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things and negative and fear-based thoughts. So I feel like you guys are conflicted about what path you want to go down, conflicted about who you are, conflicted about what you want. But I honestly, like, it's an illusion. Like, the confliction is an illusion. I feel like a lot of you are weighing the options between what you want to be and what other people want you to be. And this is kind of, like, similar to, like, Aquarius reading, in my opinion. Like, you're battling self-identity amongst yourself and other people. So you're trying to pursue a path that fills your soul and, like, gets you going, but other people want you to go in a direction that they feel is more fulfilling to you, because they might feel like they know you more, even though, like, that's impossible. Like, you know yourself more than anybody else. So just keep your head up through that. Sorry, those didn't want to come out in the first place. I really feel that you guys are going to get the answers that you're seeking. It's just a matter of time. Like, whatever decision you're facing at the moment, it's you're gonna see exactly what you need to do. And yeah, you're gonna move. Like, you're gonna move on it. Like, there's gonna be a lot of traveling, a lot of movement, a lot of growth, a lot of communication, a lot of passionate communication. I feel like some of you guys might be defending where you're going. And this sounds also like somebody else's read. But again, we all have every aspect in our chart. So there could be some strong earth placement with strong air placement. But you're pursuing what you want, and you're going at it at a gnarly speed. Yeah, you better hold on. There's something coming towards you. You're going to have to... There's something new that's coming towards you. It's a new contract. It's a new relationship. It's something to do with your ego that you're working through. I almost feel like you're going to take the mask off, and it's going to, like, propel you into, like, a new phase of your life. And it's almost like, how did I get here so quickly? Yeah, see, we got the moon here. So all of these options, they either haven't been revealed to you yet, or they're about to be revealed to you. I do feel that with one of the options, there is a little bit of a deception, or secrets are being held. So just be careful about what you're getting involved in. Make sure that you're reading everything that you're signing. Don't just jump right in. Somebody could have very strong Pisces placement. You guys are going to be getting a lot of intuitive downloads about where you guys are supposed to be going in this decision here, especially with the ego. I feel like you guys are really going to go through, like, an ego renewal. And, like, in my opinion, that's my word for what some people might refer to as, like, an ego death. But, like, see, the ego is essential to being here in this realm of Earth. Like, we need our ego. So it's learning how to balance it. So I feel like you guys are learning how to let go of the false ego and embracing the educational ego, where you're learning how to work with it to benefit yourself, to bring yourself balance. And I think that's fantastic. Something about a dog. Maybe you guys need to get a dog, or maybe you guys are going to find a dog. Whatever the case may be, if you encounter an animal where you see a stray and the animal approaches you, and you guys, like, you see that connection there, like, that could be, like, a guide coming to you and communicating with you. That's a very specific message for very specific people, but I'm also hearing that. Yes. Shuffle again. I didn't like the way those came out. What else can we get for Libras? Okay, maybe that one really did want to come out. Yeah, for fire, you're coming to a place of contentment, a place of peace, and a place of abundance, a happy home life. I really feel you guys are becoming stable with who you are. I really feel that you guys are building a healthy foundation for you to invite somebody new into your life and develop a relationship. Possibly a more committed relationship, maybe that you've never... Like, I almost feel like some Libras have never gotten on a level of a relationship that they've always wanted to pursue, and I feel like you're getting ready to invite that into your life. Like, you're going to manifest this into your life. You're going to attract it into your life by being the right person at the right time. And I really feel like somebody might actually be watching you from the past, who's, like, watching you develop into the person that you are now, and they've watched you go through, like, trials and errors, but they're coming back from the past, and I feel like you might actually be dreaming about this person. Like, you might actually be thinking about this person, and because you're thinking about them, because of how much of a powerful manifester you are at this moment, Libras, I feel like your thoughts are bringing this person in. So it could be a water sign, or it could be a fire sign. I'm really feeling that they're very, like, young at heart, whoever this person is. They're very childlike, but not in a bad way, in a healthy way. Yeah, they could be a fire sign. You have the Emperor here. Organization and logic, structure, and discipline. Like, you guys are really taking control of your environment, your life, your emotions, and you guys are pursuing what you need to pursue. And you go from an 8 to a 4. And in my opinion, like, I see that as balance. I see that as, like, the stepping stones to balance. I see 4s as stability, and I see 8s as, like, a, intertwining of the universe. So I see you trying to get it's like you're trying to get your ducks in a row so that you can bring this in. But, like, you're on the verge of bringing this in, because, like, the Emperor, like, they go out and they get what they want, you know what I mean? Like, they go out and they do it. So this is either you taking on an Emperor energy, or this is somebody with an Emperor energy coming towards you from the past. Now, like I said, this person could have fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they could have water in their chart, which is Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. They could have earth placement, but I really feel predominantly fire and water. Yeah, but they're coming towards you with the Ace of Fire, which is the Ace of Wands. So it's an exciting new opportunity, a career development, and your life is about to change before you even know it. And you have the 9 here, so, like, you guys could be in a 9 of air, I'm sorry. You guys could be in your head a lot about what's going on and where you're going to go and where you're going to end up and how you're going to get your stuff together. And, like, you guys might be worried about, how are you guys going to do this? Like, how am I going to manifest all of this into my life? But honestly, have no fear, because Spirit is here. Haha. But no, honestly, you guys are really working with Spirit, and you guys are really in powerful manifestation mode, in my opinion. And I think that that's great. Just let go of this anxiety and know that what's meant for you will be for you. And just keep doing what you're doing, Libras. This is fantastic. Like, this is so awesome. Like, what a clear message. I did 2 readings yesterday, and they were both so jumbled up. Like, I honestly didn't know if it was even going to be accurate. But Libras, you guys seem like you're in a very clear-headed place. Like, you guys are very clear with where you are. You're very connected and grounded. Balanced, right? Alright, let's see what we can get for Libras. 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 Wow. Okay, yeah, you guys are really coming out of a place where you guys did a lot of healing work. So you guys are honoring your physical vessel that enshrines your soul. And you guys are taking your health, mental health, physical health, spiritual health. You guys are putting that first, and you're learning to forgive. Okay, you acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So whatever you guys did, okay, like I said, I feel like Libras went through a long time period of like awakening, emotional healing, spiritual healing. Like I feel like there was a long time period of working through that. And through the work that you guys did, you guys learned to put yourself first. You guys learned to forgive those so that you can move on. You've learned to acknowledge that when you harbor those negative emotions from the past, they only block you and they only harm your ability to move forward. Like it doesn't serve you any good to hold on to stuff like that. So yeah, that's really what I see here, Libra. It's pretty cut and dry, not gonna lie. Like it's pretty plain and simple. So that's what I got for you, Libras. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll check in with you guys later. Peace.